Hello everybody, it's Kanoa here with RosaritoLiving.com, and I'm here this morning with Darrell. Good morning, Darrell.
Good morning, Kanoa.
We wanted to come in and talk about security and safety in Rosarito Beach. I know it's one of the hottest topics that we get asked about a lot from people that maybe don't travel down here a lot, and I think you'd like to come in and give us your opinion on your feeling of what's happening down here.
Sure, it is a real hot topic. It's one of my favorite topics to talk about because I get a lot of people. I talk to my friends, my family, clients, everybody who always want to talk to me when they know I live down here and are thinking about moving down here or even just coming down here to visit me, and they want to know what it's like because a lot of them are scared to come down here, and a lot of what they feel and think I think is completely unfounded, and I really just want people to know that it's okay to come and visit me and okay to come buy property down here and live down here and find the lifestyle that I found.
It's funny because I come from Los Angeles, and it's funny because friends of mine from LA, they're going, oh no, I don't know about going down to Mexico, and I'm going, wow, it's nothing even close to where we grew up in LA. I mean, we don't have the helicopters flying over, the high-speed chases going on all day long, so I don't feel like, I don't have that sense of insecurity like maybe there's some parts of LA that I would go to. Obviously any place in the world, you got to be smart and you got to have some common sense, but I think if you have common sense, you're going to be able to navigate anywhere, and I don't think this is one of the places that I've felt not safe.
Yeah, I completely agree. I was a policeman in the United States for almost 30 years in one of the most violent cities in all of California, and like 11th in the nation at one point.
Where was that?
And that was in Richmond, California.
Okay.
And people ask me all the time, even my police officer friends who I work with there, aren't you terrified to be living in Mexico? And I'm like, no, if I was terrified, I wouldn't be down here. I got a wife and a daughter, and we live down here, and I would not be down here putting everyone in danger if I thought it was like that. There were so many more nights that I worked in patrol or as a policeman in Richmond that I was way more afraid for my life than any day I've ever been down here in Mexico. I mean, what I've been most afraid of down here is probably eating too many tacos.
That is obviously, that could be your danger down here, right? So if you were giving people advice that are coming down here, what would you tell them?
I would tell them that, I think a lot of it's, again, it's my opinion, but I think, the media portrays a lot of things and spins it the way they want to. You get alerts on travel alerts from different countries if you're going where there's terrorism activity and don't go here and don't go into this part, but all these things are happening, and you get Mexico travel alerts and all those kind of things, but you don't see too many in the United States. And I think that's mostly because the United States is able to control those travel alerts better to, not scare people off. I've always said that I think if you wanted people not to travel to California, all you had to do was go to some of your violent cities where all the crime's occurring in town, flood the news media with all these stories of all the crime that's occurring there and all the shootings and killings and everybody else, and go, oh my God, look at this one, and oh my God, look at that bad thing and this bad thing. And everybody pretty soon will be going, wow, California's horrible. I could never go down there.
And I think we're numb to it because we turn on the local news when we lived in California. I mean, you hear it every morning. It's in the news. It's in the local news. But that local crime doesn't get to the national level unless it's something that's really big or crazy. And down here, every time something happens, which is, like I said, anywhere you go in the world, there's going to be problems. It could make national news.
Right, and it's always it's a good buzz topic. People are like, oh my God, there's another problem in Mexico, and that's what we were talking about, and that's the problem. That's why you don't want to be there. And obviously, not that stuff doesn't occur down here. I'm not ignorant to sit here and think and go, oh, I'm just living in paradise and there's no bad things that occur. I mean, bad things happen anywhere and everywhere.
Right.
But most of the stuff that's going on down here, again, if you're smart, you use common sense. You're not hanging out in bad places with bad people. Probably bad things aren't going to happen.
Right? That's what I like to say. Don't go to bad places with bad people doing bad things, and your chances of not having problems are a lot greater.
That's absolutely what I agree, and what I tell everybody why it is, again, that you should be down in Rosarito and trying to find the great things that I found. And I know you have, and everybody.
And I want to be fair because there are problems. I don't feel that they're random. Like, we don't have like random people running around shooting and like, some of the places around the world right now where people, thank God, knock on wood, that that doesn't happen. I think the problems that we're having are more target specific for those people that are doing those bad things. But we are, if we're going to get real here, if we are in a country and there's poverty, and where there's poverty, there's going to be petty crimes and stuff like that. So you got to have common sense. So I don't want people to come down here thinking that, oh, you're going to come down here and get drunk and you're going to be flashing all your money and walking around and acting like, like you don't, like a tourist, and think that you're not going to get taken advantage of, then just like you would in anywhere in the world, I think you're opening yourself up to the potential of problems. You got to have some common sense, I think, like you said. Pay attention, be aware of your surroundings, be aware of the people you're around and where you're going and the times you're going and how you're acting. And I think through that, we've lived down here, I don't know, I've been here for years. I know you've been down here for years. And for the most part, like I said, I feel very comfortable.
That's correct. You have to be absolutely smart and not flaunt your money and make smart things. But it's nothing you wouldn't do anywhere else. I mean, if you're in the United States, do you think it's smart to go to the ATM machine at midnight when no one's around? No. It's probably not smart here or there or anywhere. I mean, just all those things can happen. It can happen anywhere. But the majority of stuff down here there are not too many random victims. There could be a random victim here or a random victim anywhere doing, in the wrong place at the wrong time, certainly. But the majority of stuff that's happening down here is targeted things. It's happening. You don't have, it's more pointed at specific people doing specific things.
And I want to give people advice. So one of the things is I tell the clients when they come down here is don't leave your purse, don't leave your laptops, don't leave your stuff sitting in the car with the car unlocked or out in the way. Be smart. Put it in the trunk. Don't just don't open yourself up for those kind of problems.
Again, that's also anywhere. But again, it probably happens a little more often down here because people are down here vacationing, partying, drinking too much, having fun, whatever.
Not paying attention.
And they just think they're on vacation and it's paradise and I can leave my stuff anywhere or leave my purse on the chair next to me while I'm at the beach and nothing's going to happen to it.
But that's true, like you said, anywhere you go. I think that it's just common sense. Right. Anything else you'd like to tell these people?
Just like to tell you that you should definitely come down to Rosarito and visit us. Come down and buy property, come down and enjoy this lifestyle. You're missing out if you're not.
What about the tacos?
The tacos are the best in the world.
I think I've gained 70 pounds.
And I'll tell you what, I've eaten tacos in a lot of places in Mexico, and my favorite tacos are absolutely in this part of Mexico.
It is amazing, I know. It's great. Well, I really appreciate you coming and talking to us. This is a tough subject. People, we got to put it out there. I think we got to talk more about it. We got to shine the light on it. And through that, I think people are going to come down here. They're going to have a good time. They're going to have fun with us.
Absolutely.
All right. Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you.
All right. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank you for watching. If you're planning on buying real estate in the Rosarito Beach area, please make sure to give us a call.